Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my dining room to work on day 30 of the 30 bags in 30 days declutter challenge that was issued by Sophia at My Great Challenge way back in July of 2018. It is now currently January of 2019. I have to get used to saying that. I said it wrong in a couple of videos back, but didn't even notice until about 3 days later. So anyway, obviously it's taken me longer than 30 days. If you're new here, I'm just plugging along, keeping up with whatever I can do, which is, 1 or 2 challenges a week and sharing it with you. So my hope is that it'll inspire you to keep decluttering as well. If you need some company while you're working on a project or doing some decluttering, then I am here to be your buddy to declutter along with. So, all right. And I'm going to be jumping around a little bit these last few days because of where we're at. It is actually January 14th. I still have my tree up. I still have all of my holiday decorations out. It's time to put it away. And last week we all had the stomach bug that was going around our area. So for several days we were all just kind of in recovery mode. And then last weekend, last Friday and Saturday, we had the big snowstorm hit our area. So we could have done some decluttering and I could have worked on all that, but my daughter was home, my husband was home, and it was just nice to be together as a family and not do very much. And like I said, we were still kind of recovering from that stomach bug. So all excuses aside, excuses aside, that's hard to say. I'm here to do some decluttering today. So I'm gonna set my book down and put my glasses on so I can see. I know they cause a lot of glare when I'm close to the windows like this. I have 15 minutes on my timer. At some point my oven's going to beep because I have my lunch in the oven, but I'm going to start my 15-minute timer. So here you go. Let's get decluttering. And I have a 1921 home, so I have squeaky old floors. Sorry about that. But and then I also have a glass tabletop, so it might be a little confusing because it looks like things are floating. But what I have are the bins that everything is stored in. And like I mentioned, I'll show you most of it. There's some stuff collected here in the dining room. A lot of it's collected in our front room. And I thought I better go through these bins before I start putting things away and see if there's anything I can declutter, because I am pretty sure I did not get everything out this year. And one of my challenges is going to be that possibly in 2 years, see, there's my oven timer. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I have to go back in 7 minutes and take them out of the oven. I had to flip them, but anyway, that'll be our halfway point, so we'll know how we're doing. So like I was saying, in 2 years, our home will be 100 years old. And we've talked about perhaps there's a little community event around the holidays, and we've talked about being a part of that, which would mean our home would need to be decorated up a little bit more. And so as I'm going through here, I'm going to try not to be too, I don't want to hoard it all and just save it just in case I need it for that time 2 years from now. But if it's stuff that I think, probably I could see myself using it then, I will keep it, even though I didn't put it out this year. But having said that, let's see what we've got in here. So this bin has a lot of the tree decorations. So this, we do a synthetic tree. Maybe someday we'll switch back to a real tree. When I was a kid, we always had a cedar tree. But for right now we have synthetic. It was a pre-lit tree that only lasted about 2 years, and then the lights started going out, so that makes me a little frustrated. But this year I bought lights for it. It looks good now, so I'm fine with that. So that's for the lights, which will have to be put back on it. I used to do this. I used to leave all the ornaments on except for the ones that were breakable. I usually take off those, which was maybe a dozen at the most. Most of our ornaments are plastic. So I'd leave everything on, and our tree was a little bit smaller before, and my husband and I could separate it into the 2 pieces and just unplug the lights and take it down to the basement fully decorated and set it back up down there, and then we'd wrap a big sheet around it and it would stay like that all year. And I kind of liked it because I love the holidays. I like having decorations up, but I get lazy and I just don't want to do it. So This time around, I think we're gonna have to take the decorations off because it's a newer tree that's bigger and the 3 pieces are too heavy and big to try and carry downstairs. Anyway, having said that, that's for the star, so I need that because that'll go back in there. I bought this last year on clearance. It's pine cones and some fake pine needles. The thing with stuff like this is I don't always know where to put it other than in a big bowl or in, you know, a glass jar, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a maybe, because even if we do, or on a wreath, I guess that would be the other thing, is if I'm decorating a wreath, those could all go in there. So that's potential. All right, I actually use this. It's an apple container from Costco, and I got this trick from, shoot, can I think of her name? Alessandra TV on YouTube. She has some really good organizing videos, but she's recommended that. So this works good. You can, if you get apples at Costco, or maybe Sam's has that too, you can put your ornaments in there, and it's already divided, and you've already paid for it, so that's that. This was a homemade stocking somebody made for me as part of a gift, and I think this went with it. I'm not sure I need to keep that, so where's my get rid of it? I guess I'm going to start a stack on that chair. That's going to be my probably get rid of, only because it doesn't have a match or something I usually set it out with. This is beautiful. I've kept it for years. It's a candle that I've never opened or burned. I think because it's blue and silver, and I don't have a lot of blue and silver in my house. It would be good for January, but at that point I'm always kind of over decorations anyway, so I think I can let that go. Let's see, this is just an ornament that came out of there. Okay, that holds an ornament. This was for pine cones, which are loose in here, I think, and some of them are out, so that's fine. They can just go back in there. Okay, that'll stay in here. Oh, huh. So this bag has some candlesticks, nothing special. I think I got them at a thrift shop. But I usually have them out on the mantle when it's not the holidays. So I had put them in here to remind myself to switch them back out when I'm putting away Christmas. So that's fine. This is an ornament that we did not put out, but I do want to keep. I think we just overlooked it. A timer, that's fine. That's handy to have. I actually have 2 timers in here. So again, those might be good for when we're decorating up a little bit more. Ornament hooks. I think this is an empty container that just needs to be recycled. So that we can get rid of. I probably stuck it in there for ornament hooks and then didn't need it. Another ornament that didn't go out but I want to keep, and that's what these are too. And then a few of my daughter's little projects. So I don't know if you can see that, but that was a reindeer when she was 2, I think. That little handprint is so cute. So I'm keeping that. Sentimental Mom, I'm keeping it. And a pair of mittens that she decorated too, which I'm fine keeping those too. Okay, so that's basically everything in there. I've gotten rid of a couple of things. The rest just needs to go back for putting things away in the other room. And I did not do a holiday home tour. Maybe I'll do one today. I'll just walk in the other room and show you I have a mess in my front room with all the stuff from the tree. So, okay, that's one then that is okay for now. I'm gonna set that aside over there. This is for, I have sister and brother-in-law that went to Germany last year, and they got us, I don't know what they're called. They're the little wooden, you know, it looks like a windmill turned sideways on top, and then it has little people on it that are attached to the base, and you light candles and it makes that little windmill thing spin. So if you know what that's called, let me know. It's from Germany. There's my timer. Okay, so that means I'm halfway through and I have 3 boxes left. I better hurry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My lunch is pulled out of the oven. The oven's off and it's sitting there sizzling now. I think it's off. Did I cancel it? No. Oh, oh yeah, I did. Okay, sorry. I'm back. So the oven's good and that's really hot, so I can't eat it right now anyway. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, I love having a clear tote like these, and just the only kind of organizing I do is I have the colored lids that tell me what season it's for. So I have one that has a blue lid that's for spring, and I have one that has an orange or a red lid, or no, it's not red, it's orange, like a dark yellow, light orange color, and that's my fall. And then I have these four for Christmas, plus a few boxes that the trees came in that have wreaths and garlands and stuff like that. So I have the most of Christmas, but I only have one box of spring and one box of fall. So I feel like I'm pretty good with that. Okay, again, these are some ornaments. Gee, more pine cones. So, and this one actually even had like the slices of wood. I'm putting it in here. Again, may not end up needing it, but I feel like that's a good kind of staple piece, and it's pretty neutral as far as themes go. Well, it's woodland theme, but that's kind of what I like anyway. This goes to that Santa, so that needs to stay. And this was hanging in the kitchen, so that'll go back up once we put everything away. And then this gold basket, it's kind of in your face gold, but I don't know, at the holidays I kind of like it, so I'm going to keep that. All right, that that bin is fine. Now this makes me anxious just to start putting things away. It's kind of funny to get these boxes out and then not put anything back in them. All right. So let me know in the comments below if you still have your Christmas decorations up. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but other years I've had them down a little sooner. This basket I'm not as in love with. Other years I have put, I have these little poinsettias from the Dollar Tree. So a few years ago and for a couple years in a row I had a whole bunch of them in there, which that still kind of looks cute. I don't know. That's the kind of thing I'm like, I'm indifferent to it, but at the same time, if I want a basket and I have to go back to Goodwill to get another dollar basket, I might as well just keep that one. So there it stays. This, I think, was part of a gift. It went on top of a, see, it's got a mason jar lid attached, so that was a cute little gift. So this actually, I want to put in our gift giving supplies, but the problem is it's only for holidays and I don't want it, that's why it's in here. I don't want it down there in all the gift giving stuff all year long. This was for that. I don't know why I kept it. Probably because I thought, well, maybe I'll refill it and give it to my daughter, but that's silly. I'm just gonna recycle it. An extra stocking that doesn't really go with anything. We just got it as a gift. Okay, so there we are. I didn't declutter anything out of there. I'm kind of wondering about this at this point, because how often do I give mason jar? If I do, I give like 6 of them, and it's to a whole big group of people, and each person gets one. And I don't have 6, so I'm going to let that go. And actually this, I don't think we need it, so I'm going to let that go, because we also don't have like a Disney themed house. We don't decorate Disney. I'm not against Disney. We just aren't that into it that I have a lot of Disney stuff. So I grew up watching Disney movies and I love them, all the old ones especially, but we are just not that family that has Disney stuff everywhere. So, and we've never been to Disneyland, Disney World, any of that. So, all right. And then this angel, I like her and she's beautiful, but she doesn't light up anymore. So I'm gonna declutter her. If I can get her working, I'll keep her, but I think I've tried replacing lights and none of them work, so that's too bad. And then this, you might know what that is, so that stays there. Okay, so that's it. That's all 3 of my bins. Now, hold on just a second, squeaky floor, and I'll take you on a tour. Hang on. Okay, my timer is going off, so I'm here in the kitchen. I'm just going to show you. We have that little sign up there, which says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." And although I love it, it's hard to read, so sometime I might re-letter it. Up there I have my countdown sign. All right, so then here in the dining room, besides my mess, we had our Santas up there. And you guys, I'm not a decorating kind of person. I just get by. So there's me. These were all on the tables, and my daughter, the poinsettias, and my daughter helped get them collected, and they stayed there, as was this. This was out on the table. It's just a little napkin. We made that. She tried a bite. It didn't taste very good, but it was a fun activity. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so this is going from the dining room then, and we'll go through the entryway here to the front room, and it's kind of chaotic. So here's our sad tree with the lights off. I have that Santa there was actually over by the window. It got moved because my daughter was playing over there by the window. So I had some decorations up there on that nice old drop, I don't know what that's called. It's a desk. You know, this comes out, not drop leaf, I can't think of it, but anyway, this wreath right here was on the front door. That's gone. This is a little countdown garland that I made. I think I finished it when our daughter was 1 or 2. I don't know. I made one for my other sisters and then eventually got my own made. But so each day is either a hat or a stocking or a little envelope, and then you can put your little, you know, activities. Like I found just somebody's free printables online of stuff to do. And then on the last day is when Santa comes, so I got him from the Dollar Tree. So that was up in our family room, but I've taken that down and collected it here. And then here on the mantle, oh, I know, this is what I was going to show you. So does anyone know what those are called? I don't think they're exclusively from Germany. I think other countries in Eastern or Western Europe like that have it. Like it might be Scandinavian, I don't know, Austrian, but you light the candles and it spins, and then this one you can even put incense inside the house, and then there's smoke that comes out of the house. So pretty cute. Yeah, still have boxes I need to break down. Recycling pickup is tomorrow, so I need to get that done. And what else? That's about it. Oh, my one candle turned on. I guess the timer is still on. We got one with a good battery that's still trying to flicker there. So, and I think that's everything. And then these are just, these are books that we get out around the holidays. So I just pack those up with our holiday decorations, and then we usually get everything out around Thanksgiving. So by then we're ready to start reading our Christmas books again, and we add a few every year, and I try to take some out every year, but so far she loves them all and wants to keep them all, so we're having trouble editing, but we're working on it. Okay, thanks for joining me today. If I post these in the proper order, then this will be the last video in this series. I will certainly be still decluttering and posting some decluttering type videos. But thanks for sticking in there with me and, you know, making it to the end of these 30-day decluttering videos. Thank you again, Sophia, for posting the challenge and just being an inspiration. I really enjoy watching her videos on YouTube, and you know, it's just nice to connect with people that you feel like, yep, we're all going through the same struggles, just in our own way. So, you know, we keep working on it, keep getting better, a little better every day, and do the best we can. So thanks again for joining me. I've said that already. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button below, leave me a comment, let me know if you still have your Christmas stuff up. I might post this out of order just because it's more relevant earlier in January versus later, and I'm not sure when I'll get to the other, I just don't know what order I'm doing everything in yet. So that's my life. So anyway, thanks again, have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.